Staying along the lines of backpacks, our Freestone packs, and they all look the same. You can see a couple of them back here behind me. They're all this gray colorway. There's only one color right now. We might change that. A lot of people are fishing out of backpacks nowadays. So we wanted something that was lightweight, and it's something that was really indicative of fly fishing. And I'll show you some of those features right now. One of them is the back rest here, which is separated from the pack. So air can get between your back and the pack so you don't have that sweaty back syndrome. We have other things like on the front right here is a stretch woven pocket that's big enough to get even a cell phone in or other gadgets and tools. Retractor ports, hemostat port, so patch right here. You can really have most of what you need on the front of the pack. But the cool thing about this pack too is if I'm wearing it, and again, just if I'm in the middle of the river, I swing this thing around. It's got what I like to call is the 4-point zipper system. So you can set your zippers up in a certain way to access the pack. So you can see this. There's a zipper at the bottom that snaps out of the way. If I need to get something in the bottom of my pack, I don't have to go through the top to get there. I can fish things out down here, zip that up. But if I do want to get to the top of the pack, these red zips allow me to get to the top of the pack. If you prefer left shoulder, all of this stuff shifts over to the other side. You can move your red zips over to the other side. You've got that same black snap zip over here. And so it's ambidextrous. And we're going to talk about the sling packs here in a second. Water bottle holders or rod tube holders on the side of the pack. And again, I told you that we've addressed the net holder on all of our packs. So net would go straight down. A couple of stretch woven pockets on the outside. And then, of course, it's set up like a regular backpack. If you want to fish it out from the top, we do have a hydration pocket port here. So really well thought out for fishing and a super comfortable pack. Last thing on this, too, that I failed to point out, it has a real small aluminum frame that keeps the shape of the pack all the way around, but doesn't add any weight to the pack. $169 on this, so we were able to keep the price down on the Freestone backpack. Sling packs. You've got two new sling packs. I guess I'll just show them here right now. You've got the large right here, and we're calling the tactical. And I'm learning that tactical means small. Took me a while to figure that out, but they're basically set up the same sort of way, right? First of all, price points. $169 on the large, is that right?
Yes.
169 or 139?
169 and then
139, 139. And it's set up like the backpack in a sense, where you have.
Sorry, 139, 119.
There we go.
Backpack
so
is
139 in the large. I like that even better. So 139 in the large and 119 on the small. I thought those price points were better, and we were able to lower the price points on our Freestone pack lineup. But like the backpack, I've got 4-point zipper system, right? So you have the small zip down here. You can get in low, and you have the top zips that'll move all the way around the pack. You can set them up wherever you want to. Net holder. You've got the tippet holder, patch right here if you want to put flies on it, stretch woven. So it's really kind of set up like the backpack in a sense that it has a lot of the same kind of pocketing and fishy features that we had in the backpack. The cool thing about this is the ability to take a pack and change it from right to left hand just in a few moments. So I'm not going to switch this completely over. It's going to show you how this basically works. But this little guy in here is just in a little pocket, right? It keeps it from going anywhere. We've got a corresponding loop on the other side. So basically you just back this out and then put it in on the exact other side. Same thing for the strap on the sternum right here. There's a corresponding loop over here. So you just back this out and then put it back on the loop on the other side. And then same thing with the lower strap. So there's 3 moves you have to make. And you just basically back these pieces out and put it on the other side. It's super simple. Do it once in the store and you'll feel super comfortable about it. And like I tell everybody with sling packs, whether it's ours or somebody else's, make sure you know whether it's set up right or left. If you guys are switching this thing out in the store, it could be that it's set up for your non-dominant arm or what you're not used to. So make sure you know how to do it right or left when you walk up to it. When you're showing a customer, you know what shoulder to go over, right? Because as soon as you don't, you're going to lose a little credibility there. The inside of this pack, is also unique. So because you're able to switch the pack over from right to left hand, the pocketing on the interior is set up one way, right? But you can take this, and in production, mine's on kind of compression straps right here with buckles, but in production, it's actually on Velcro. So you just take this pocket out of the pack and turn it over, take it out with Velcro, turn it around the other side, so the pocketing is now going that way versus that way. It's pretty simple. The little one is set up like the big one, and again, 139 and 119 on the Freestone ambidextrous slings. Okay, then we've got two hip packs. We've got the basic hip pack and the tactical hip pack. Yeah, small, right? Your larger hip pack, if you're familiar with the G4 pack, it's set up almost the same way, having the dual zips, having the magnet on the end, right? Again, I like to use this pack, and I like to put my boxes in here this way versus in the pocketing, but whatever, to each his own. So everybody can kind of figure that out. I just feel like you can get more capacity in there if you have them stacked that way. We've addressed where you put the net in this pack. We didn't have it in the G4, but we do on this. So it goes down below the back right here and comes out the bottom. Okay, and the strap's in the way. It's kind of hard to see, but you'll see when this comes in the store exactly where that goes. We've also added a lot of pocketing to the outside. So there's a lot more storage for split shot, floating. Got a stretch woven pocket on this side. So more storage on the belt itself than we had in the G4 Pro Pack. And we still have the jacket strap in the bottom and the water holder down the bottom as well. This came down in price. This is down to from $179 to $139 for the Freestone version. I think this is a much better and cleaner pack than we had before. Again, the tippet holder, all of the tippet holders, I didn't point this out earlier, are accessed from the pocketing and the interior, right? So you can see I'm kind of pulling on it. It's got a draw cord or cord lock on the inside, and sometimes it will have an overhand knot just to keep that cord lock from coming off. So basically all you do is undo the overhand knot if it's there, pull the cord lock off, slide this thing out, put your tippet on, and then reassemble everything. It's super, super simple, and it's a real clean program. And the tactical, it's just a little one. I mean, we're not going to carry as much gear in the tactical as the regular hip pack. You know, they say that fanny packs are back in right now, and this is patterned after that. Had a couple of floating holders on the interior right here that are on Velcro. So you take this out, move it around if you want, but it's set up on the interior. So this is good for a small outing where you're just carrying a couple of boxes. We've had a lot of women say that they've liked this pack because they don't want to carry a huge pack. This has been a kind of successful item there. And we have the dual hemostat and retractor ports on each side. This comes in at 99 bucks. I've kind of fashioned this right here with one of our like drinking sleeve is what it's now called. It's no longer called the koozie. They told us we couldn't use that name anymore. Apparently that was patented. So it's now called the drinking sleeve. And you know, we can also set those up with some water bottle holders as well. And then there's one more final piece, and that's the chest pack. I really like this thing. I'm not a big fan of chest packs in general when they are super wide, but as you can see, this thing is super skinny. And it's got a lot of cool features that you've seen in some of the other packs, i.e. plenty of places to put gadgets, floating, split shot. And you're not going to carry a ton out of this pack, but if you want to carry a couple of boxes, you know where you're going. You've got, you know, an interior pocket right here and an exterior pocket here. So it carries quite a bit for what it is. But what I like about this pack is the fact it's modular. So I can wear this around my neck and around my waist and it carries the chest pack. But I can also remove all the straps on this, as you can see right here. Shows the tag. And what that does is it creates a loop, right? So I can use this loop right here to attach to either the shift pack or the backpack in the front, wherever you want to. You've got a couple different spots you can wear this and clip it in here and here. And of course you have the waist strap completely off this thing for a clean nature, right? The other thing you can do here, and I think this is really cool, is you don't have to have a backpack at all. You don't have to wear this on your chest. is that you can use these loops to secure and anchor around the suspender straps right here. So you just loop this thing around the suspender strap on both sides, boom, boom, and you have a Simms chest pack attached to your waders, super clean. So I think that that really makes this pack more attractive to me and a lot of other people, is the fact that you can kind of go back and forth between them.